know. It's just it's weird because I know I've already said this, but you feel like the people are actually real people and not just people on the telly.
This is how I felt when I saw Nikki Graham walk into BB Can 5 and mix with Ica. Like, because I know that Nikki's a real human.
Yeah.
Like, oh, they're suddenly real people too.
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? Because it's like, well, of course they're real people, but it doesn't feel like they are until you actually see them there. It's really, no, actually, Rylan, who we came in closer contact with, he still doesn't seem like a real person to me, even though he's really down to earth, just because the way he looked.
When you watched it on bots, were you not like, oh, I was just talking to him?
No, because on TV he looks
ago.
different, but in person he's so striking and so thin and so tall. I don't know. He just looks like a cartoon character, even in person. It's really weird.
You're still like trying to get your head around it all.
I was just like, oh, Rylan, thanks for showing us around the house. Thanks, Rylan. Can I have a picture taken with you, Rylan? No, it's a good job you were there, actually, because I would never have asked for my picture to be taken with him in a million years.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that you only get like a few minutes. You've got to take your chances.
Are we allowed to talk about your dick in that picture on this podcast?
I think we probably should address my dick in that picture because...
I was talking to Sister Speak today about it. They were like, whoa there!
Really?
Yeah.
In what? DMs?
I just sent them the picture of us with Rylan and they were just like, everyone has just been like, oh my God.
Right, Rylan, if you're listening to this, he's not. He didn't follow me back. I wasn't sitting next to you with a raging hard on. I didn't have a boner. I wasn't aroused. That's just
well, you just
the
got
way...
a massive dick.
I just got a massive package. That's just the package. I was right.
That sounds worse.
The thing is, like, I've had people commenting about this on Twitter that are just like people that don't actually know me. I've had people that actually know me commenting about it on Instagram. I've had people making comments to my boyfriend on Facebook.
What did your boyfriend say about it?
He just thought it was quite funny.
Yeah,
He was absolutely fine with
it.
I'm not going to say what some of his friends said. I'll tell you what some of his friends said later on.
You can't do that. That's not fair. What
No,
did
they're
they
not
say?
fair. But like, yeah, a few people. Someone said this guy who I knew from the last time I went into the house. I didn't actually meet him, but I knew he was going. And we spoke a little bit on Twitter at the time. He was like, "Your shorts," he said on Instagram. And I was thinking, you're not actually talking about my shorts, though.
I replied to that.
But did you? Did you?
I think I just love-hearted it.
But like, I said to my friend today, a friend who told me she will never share a bed with me again because she's scared. I was like, that's just the way it is with shorts. Like, that's always the way.
I told you,
boys.
my friend Susan at work said she had to hide that picture because she kept scrolling up and seeing it. At least 5 of my friends have commented on that.
But basically...
On Instagram, I cut your dick out.
I know you did. And
it's distracting.
Arissa commented on that. She goes, Gaz is the littlest brother. And I said, I was supposed to write as a comment, but it went as a fucking DM.
Yeah.
I said, that's not what people have been saying. But Lindsay cropped this photo very closely.
That is funny. That is really funny.
What was I about to say then? Yeah, I just think, I don't know. It was just
anyway,
funny.
if you've not seen that picture of Gaz's dick,
it's on
just go to
Twitter.
our Facebook page. Now I've renamed
Arissa retweeted that picture as well.
BB, follow us on Facebook, BB on Blast, and like that picture of Gaz's dick. Anyway, we're meant to be talking about...
I know what I was going to say. Gary had said that...
Gary from Big Bro Radio?
Yeah, Gary Walpole. He said that I'd been bulging since I arrived. I was like, please, Gary, keep your eyes to yourself, Gary.
Hey, Gary's a happily... I don't know if they're married, but happily ensconced man.
Partnered person, yeah.
Anyway,
moving on. Sorry about that.
This fucking programme. This podcast is going on forever.
Next. I thought we were talking about my best bits package.
Your dick's going to get something fucking Twitter account soon.
Like Kartik's eyebrows.
Yeah.
If someone wants to do that'd be hilarious.
No, don't do that. You're only going to feed his bloody ego. So next thing was...
Maybe that's why HBIC said choke me daddy. Perhaps she's seen that.
Stop saying choke me daddy. It's actually freaking me out.
The fact that it's daddy, I'm not out.
Oh God. That is so creepy. Next in the house...
Sarah Harding, is it?
Sarah Harding. She is... For those who don't know, she's from a UK girl band called Girls Aloud. You probably do know because Cheryl...
Tried to ruin your X Factor.
Shenandoah. What the fuck's her name?
Cheryl Fernandez,
Tweedy,
Vicini, Cole, Tweedy,
Vasani. Isn't it? Look, I'll talk to you about Cheryl Cole another time, but she beat up a black lady who was cleaning the toilet, so she's a bitch.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, she did.
She didn't beat her up. She called her a black bitch.
She punched her in the face.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she got arrested for assault. There's a picture of the woman's black eye. That's Gaz sticking up for a racist Cheryl Cole.
No, I thought it was just a can you get you get like arrested for just verbal abuse?
No, she beat up Auntie. She beat up Auntie. That's what the black people say. So step back. Anyway, that's not Sarah Harding's fault.
Hang on, let's talk about this for a minute. She then married a black guy just to prove she wasn't racist.
To counteract it, yeah.
But then divorced him when she felt that it had blown over.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Do you know what she said about having called her a black bitch?
What?
She said, I couldn't think of anything else to say at the time.
Nice. Lowest common denominator. That's pathetic. Anyway, that's irrelevant. She's got nothing to do with Sarah Harding except for they were in a band together.
The quick lowdown on Girls Aloud. Mm-hmm. They came...
Something kind of, ooh.
Jumping through my hoops. They are reality TV stars them in their own right as well. They were the winners of Pop Stars The Rivals, which was talent show to find a band, and a boy band and a girl band won this show, and
the boy band was fucking dreadful.
Band bombed. One True Voice.
How do you remember that?
I still remember that song actually. Girls Aloud released Sound of the Underground. That is a pop fucking classic, and became an actual good band.
And it was like a Poundland Spice Girls really. They all had different personalities. Again,
but we chose all the members. They're all voted for by the public.
Do you remember there was a scandal because the black girl didn't get in, and she was really good, and they let that little pasty ginger one in.
Yeah.
Racist Britain voting against the black person.
But
I think
Javine is actually secretly happy that she didn't get into Girls Aloud these days.
I doubt it.
I think I heard it.
Really?
Or maybe she's just saying that.
Yeah.
Makes herself feel better.
So it's like the Lost Beetle, isn't it?
Or that one that was supposed to be Baby Spice, but like got replaced by Emmy Bunton. That one.
So So Sarah Harding. So basically, I don't know.
You like her, don't you?
I do like her. I always thought she was the best looking one out of Girls Aloud. Or either her or I like Kimberly as well. But she's kind of like the mouthy one, and she was like known for being a bit of a hellraiser. She had a massive fight with this boyfriend of hers in a hotel room on New Year's Eve, and
the one she doesn't want to talk about.
No, this is a different one.
Oh.
Did she smack him in the face with an ashtray, or he smacked her in the face with an ashtray?
Isn't that EastEnders storyline?
No, Saskia. No, this actually happened.
I saw that ashtray in real life,
and
in an exhibition at L Street.
Stop derailing this. And they were coked up as well. She was a drug addict at that point. And
Is
then
it during Girls Aloud or when they were off the scene?
After.
Right.
And then she got loads of Botox and her face looked really fucked up for a while. Do you remember? And she looked really...
How old is Sarah Harding, can we ask?
I don't know, 32? I don't know. That's a guess. I don't know.
I'm going to get the profile.
But do you remember when her face looked proper mash-up? It looked gross. Because she was so pretty and then she had all this shit injected in her face.
Well, she looks okay now.
Yeah, she looks fine now, so it's obviously all died down. I think she actually looks really good, except for I didn't like her hair all scraped up like that when she went in. Gross.
She looked like she's going on The Apprentice more than
that
Big
outfit
Brother.
Was horrible as well. But I actually like her as a person, although...
She's 35, apparently.
Oh, okay. She looks good for 35.
No, she doesn't.
No?
She looks older.
Oh, I just said I thought she was 32.
I'm 31.
Yeah.
She looks like way older than me. No? Is that just because I'm not a celebrity?
Hold on, what about Chad? He's meant to be 29, apparently.
He looks about fucking 40.
He is 40. Do you really believe he's 29? Look
he's
at him.
doing a Cody.
If he's 29, I'm 3 years old.
Well, I said the same, but I don't know, like...
No, I know. I can see with my own eyes. He's like, oh, I did a lot of drinking and smoking. Must have started drinking when he was fucking coming out of the fucking womb. Bullshit. Anyway, we'll get on to him. But what do you like her?
Sarah Harding?
Yeah.
She annoyed me a little bit because she kept saying she wasn't going to talk about her husband, and all she's spoken about is her husband.
She never
her
married
ex-husband.
Him. He dumped her 6 months before they went down the
Oh, yeah, that's true. What happened again?
Oh, they just...
Is it someone famous? Is he famous?
I don't think so. I think he's like a DJ or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, who cares?
She needs to stop giving him airtime. If this is her, like, her comeback and her moving on, like, I get it. You're going to talk about your backstory on the first night, but please leave it at the door now. Like, don't be a what's her name? Charlie, Jason Burrell's ex. She reminds me a little bit of that.
Oh, didn't we used to say that? I think me and James used to say that on our podcast that
She reminds you of Sarah Harding.
Yeah, I think we used to call her Sarah Harding's mum.
Well, it's now just gone back.
Yeah,
like, she does remind me of Charlie.
Yeah, she does actually.
I know someone that knows Charlie. Anyway,
yeah, they do have a similar sort of haggardy, haunted look about them.
And I just don't want this failed romance to be her only storyline.
That is a tragic storyline. Yeah, but I think she'll be a good character actually if she does stop.
I'd like her to start revealing some truths about Girls Aloud because apparently there's beef between Cheryl and Sarah.
I think she will.
I saw it on a fucking headline that Cheryl has unfollowed Sarah on Twitter. Like, who are these journalists that are looking at who's following who? Like, fucking hell.
I see Sarah Harding as kind of like the Mel B of Girls Aloud.
What,
like she's kind of the wild one who sort of goes off, and then Victoria Beckham is like the Cheryl trying to get her to behave herself, but she don't. Don't you think?
To be fair, like Cheryl had a fucking like moments too at the start of that band,
beating up Auntie for starters.
No, but even like before that, I think like she was always. I remember they did this follow-up documentary, and she was like being sick into a bin the next day because she was so hungover.
Her family are proper chavs as well. Cheryl, I hate Cheryl. I think she's an absolute cunt.
She's beautiful though now. It was a right ropey thing when she first came on the scene.
Snaggletooth little thing back in the day. Anyway,
who's next?
It's not nice to comment on people's appearances.
Don't stop us anyway.
There goes our podcast. Next,
tell that to Ellie Weekender. Fucking hell.
Talking of hippos, we'll be seeing some more later. Oh no, I don't mean that. She's nice. Next in is, come on, Gaz, talk us through this.
This twat. Is he called Sam?
Yeah, but he's not Derek Akora's spirit guide.
Is he off of
Made in Chelsea?
Oh yeah, he said to Emma on the stage that it will be like going to boarding school again.
Oh yeah,
that's a relatable thing to talk about when you walk into Big Brother house, isn't it?
Oh, I'm annoyed because he came out to the Killers. Don't waste the Killers on this prick. It's fucking annoying. Brandon Flowers doesn't sanction that.
I just think that Made in Chelsea is done. And we've had the best Made in Chelsea person. That was Ollie Locke.
Yeah.
He was the pinnacle of Made in Chelsea people.
He was nice looking, but his personality was awful.
He was a good housemate to watch. He was good value. Did you not think?
What, reading off cue cards trying to get off with Sam Fez?
I quite liked him.
Oh God, but, he's wet.
This guy, just a prick. I don't have many words for him, to be honest.
Don't you think he looks like a cross between James Blunt and Chris Martin?
What did you say is the poshest mashup ever? Did you say that? Yeah, I read a bit of your blog earlier. He does, yeah.
What a knob. And also,
I hate it when people wear a t-shirt under a suit jacket as well.
And he's wearing
a blazer.
Tartan.
I'm not too hopeful about.
We're in the audience.
Stop watching the telly. I'm not hopeful about what he's going to bring.
Well, him teamed up with that other prick. It's like,
I know.
You know what I mean, idiot corner, isn't it?
But you know they're going to stay for a while.
Why?
Because they do, don't they? It's like Tom all over again, but maybe not quite so unbearable. But
I'm not sure.
I think he's the duller of those two lads. Whoever the other one is, I've forgotten his name. Is it called
Jordan?
Jordan, that's it.
The only good thing about this guy is when he went in and saw Barry, he said, "We're definitely reenacting that Janine moment."
That is true. That was pretty good.
Which is when she pushed him off a cliff. So I thought that was quite funny.
He celebrated his birthday inside the house on the first night, right?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
We'll come back to that. But he seemed really excited about it.
We're not really talking about Barry's task all the way through because, well, we know.
You know what it is. He had an... Oh, actually, we didn't even talk about it at all.
He had an earpiece and he had to act like the most nervous housemate ever.
In Big Brother history. So basically, Big Brother's shouting orders in his ear, which is fine at the start when the house is quiet. But as it fills up, Sean, you must... What was it? What was the last one? You must find your rock now, Sean. Sean, Big Brother needs you to find your rock.
Like Princess Diana.
Enter, what's it called again?
Paul
Burrell.
Oh yeah.
Move over, darling.
We just used to like to mispronounce his name. I don't know why. Anyway, next in, we're done with Sam, aren't we?
I'm done with him.
Is Derek Akora,
who you like quite a lot.
I don't like him.
But it's the character which is intriguing and funny, right? Okay.
No.
No?
Right. You explain who he is if you want.
Well, I think you know more about him than me because you've actually watched his shows. But one thing I just want to say, I'll let you go into it, but like, he's not really a mainstream TV person, is he? Because weren't all of his shows on like obscure digital channels?
Yeah, like it used to be on like